So at the end of the session, it's always useful to get feedback for yourself to sort of understand and reflect on how the teaching has gone. And one way to do this is using the what model. So thinking about asking the students, so what did we do in the session? So just to kind of summarize, and then the so what. So what did they learn? What are they going to take home? What are the main sort of summary points? And now what? So what will you do differently as a result? And that provides a way of feeding back how much the students have gained from the session, which might then impact on what you might do differently, and how you might reflect on how the teaching session went as well. So just a useful tool to sort of summarise and close.
So thank you for bearing with us. We're almost at the end now, and we, are really delighted to kind of have you join us today. We thought it would be best to do the theory in this way, so we have lots of time for practical stuff. But just to sort of tie it up, as well as welcoming you to QMEC, just wanted to let you know there are lots of opportunities for you to continue to learn and develop and practice as a teacher. We have a whole host of workshops that we run, not just us as the TD team, but with colleagues. We have conferences at the moment. It's 2 a year that have been half days online. Pending COVID, we'll see what happens. We would love to have you all on site back at Guy's again. So we have student-led workshops and ed speakers, so very short, snappy talks from other medical educators and students. We do support practices and do practice visits for our new practices, or if there is an issue, we're not doing as many routinely now, but we love to see as many of you as we can. And the benefit to the pandemic has been, we're used to doing things online. So, we have been walked around practices showing on a laptop, so we can do it all online. If you would like a peer review of your session, so either a QMEC member of staff or one of your peers, another stage 2 teacher if you teach year 2, just watching your teaching session and giving you some feedback, then there is a small amount of remuneration for that for the peer reviewer. And we've got forms and a template that you can use. So do contact us if that's something you would like to do. We've said this already, and most of you will have a wonderful time teaching us, but you are teaching our students and teaching us, and we learn from each other. Um, but you are GPs as well, and healthcare professionals, and you are likely to pick up if there is a concern with a student, and you might be the first person that notices. Sometimes they get lost on big hospital wards and placements where they're only there on an ad hoc basis. So trust your kind of antennae and your gut, and if you're concerned, don't just ignore that. Just let us know. Feel free to ask the student permission or speak to them first. But just trust your gut and just let us know, because we can certainly pick that up and signpost the student. There are lots of student support services that the medical school provides. Lovely. And we'll share with you the references, and just right at the bottom, we also have a QMEC Teachers YouTube channel, which we've developed over the pandemic. Hopefully we'll have more and more resources added on over the year, but there's a section on remote learning and remote teaching and on teaching theory. So we hope you'll find some useful, very short videos there. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.